Hi everyone. My name is Marcella Williams, and today we'll be talking about vocabulary. We know vocabulary is essential when it comes to reading, writing, and understanding. So I chose Vocabulary Spelling City as my cool tool because I am an English teacher and I see my students struggle a lot with vocabulary words. And when they don't understand a word, it makes it harder for them to read and feel confident reading. So I chose this because this is a tool that I want to implement in my classroom. So it's called Vocabulary Spelling City. It just recently updated and got upgraded to Vocabulary A to Z, which I will show you that website as well. But we're going to take a start at Vocabulary Spelling City. Any student can use this. Teachers can use it as well as parents. Teachers can use it to help students with vocabulary words. If we see that they're struggling, we can have them get on this website with the words that they're struggling with and have them play some fun games that are going to teach them more about the words and hopefully help them to not only memorize them, but actually understand what these words mean. So when they see it, when they're reading, they actually can understand the text a little bit better. Students can use this from when they first start reading in second to third grade all the way up until high school. I feel like any age group can use this platform because everybody deals with vocabulary words. We all run into words that we don't understand, and this is a fun way to learn what those words mean, how we can use them, and things like that. So you can create an account, which I have done that, but you can't do it on this website. You have to do it on the new one. So I will show you how to do that. But let's look a little bit at the website. So here, of course, as I said, you can use it at school. Teachers can use it in families. They did say, here's a little bit of data. There has been a 21.5% increase in reading comprehension and native English speakers. So a lot of students, I would have them use this at home. So it's going to build on that classroom learning and improve school readiness. So we have mostly have already looked at these words in class. So we want the students to go home and practice with these words. So when they come back to school, they can show what they've learned at home. This will also keep them on track, help them catch up or stay ahead on literacy and spelling practice. It's going to encourage accountability and independent study when practicing spelling words. So it kind of makes them accountable for knowing what these words are, what they mean, and how they're to be used. And then it's going to build that confidence and master new challenges. So it's going to make students feel more confident in reading because now they understand what those words mean, how they look, how to spell them, and all of that good stuff. So they're no longer nervous in class. So why should they use this program? 70% of reading comprehension problems are caused by lack of vocabulary. So because they don't understand the words in the text, then they don't understand or can't comprehend what they are reading. 43% proven increase in vocabulary retention when using Vocabulary Spelling City games and activities. So students are actually understanding their vocabulary words when they are using this website. And 40 plus fun spelling activities and phonics games with lesson ideas keep students engaged. So this is just another engaging way for students to learn. So let's scroll on down and it says try a sample game. So I'm going to type in 4 vocabulary words that my students struggle with. So the first one is going to be annotate. This is something that we do in class all the time just to gain a deeper understanding. Next we have theme, of course, which is the main message of the text. We have setting, which is when and where a story takes place. And then we also have alliteration, which means the beginning sound of the words are the exact same consonant sound. Again, we have the words annotate, theme, setting, and alliteration. So once you have your words in, then you're going to click continue. And then you're going to choose one of these activities. So we're going to go over each. So we have spelling, writing, phonics, and vocabulary. So let's start with spelling. So we're going to test it out. Can we spell these words? Is what it wants to see. So first it's asking, what does annotate mean? Or how do you spell it? So let's see. I think that is correct. So let's click next. The next word is theme. So I know how to spell it, but we're going to misspell it to see what it does. Next, we have setting. And then we have alliteration. And I'm going to spell that wrong as well. So once you completed putting in all your words, you feel like you spelled them correctly, we're going to click next. Now it says to check these words. When they look ready to you, you're going to click done. So that's what we're going to do. And we got 2 of them wrong. So we have theme spelled wrong. We missed an E at the end of the word. And then we have alliteration. We missed an E before the R. So you see how if you get it correct, you get a check mark. If you get it wrong, you get an X showing you that it's wrong. It shows you how to correctly spell it. And then you can click teach me and it'll tell you how to spell the word. And it will give you a mini lesson on how to do that. So now let's go back and let's go to writing. So with writing practice, we are going to use these words in a sentence. So let's see. It says use annotate in a sentence. So I am going to say, I need to annotate the text for alliteration. Period. Theme. The theme of the text is treat others the way you'd want to be treated. Next, we have setting. The setting of the text is a playground because that is where the story took place, is what we're going to say. And then alliteration will say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers is an example of alliteration. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. So we know alliteration means the beginning sound of a word, which is a consonant, is alliteration. So that sound would be p, 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 p. So let's go next. Then you can look and proofread. If you think it's good, you can submit it and you can type your name in so your teacher knows whose it is, or you can print it and turn it in to your teacher. Either way, you got to make sure you get your work turned in. Now we're going to go back and we're going to do phonics. Phonics deals with the sounds in the words such as an, o, t, ate, or th, 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 e, the long E in theme, or the M sound. Sometimes the letter in the word and the initial sound it makes may be different. So you have to make sure you are paying attention and you are listening to what that word sounds like. So now it says theme. So we're going to choose the initial sound. So we know theme is th. So thigh starts with th. So we're going to click that. Setting starts with s. What about swing? Alliteration. So umpire would be the right one. You see how it starts with A, umpire starts with U, but they have the same sound. And look at how we did. We got all of them right. So that's a great job. If you get it wrong, it's going to give you additional practice. So it's perfectly fine if you get it wrong. We just want to see progress. And lastly, we have vocabulary. So this is where we're going to kind of try to show mastery. So let's click. And we can skip over the intro. So the definition says supplies explanatory notes or commentary. I know that is annotate. The topic or focus of artistic representation. Let's try theme. We got it correct. The time and place where an event or story occurs is the setting. A phrase where all words begin with the same sound. That is alliteration. So this shows you have to know what these words mean to get these correct. If you don't, you will be sent to do additional practice. So now we'll go back and we have gone through all of these games. So now let's log in and look at what this website looks like. So when you get on here, you can build your own lesson. So you can click here to read stories. And with these stories, they'll be focused on different units. Then you have different grades. We can go back. They have different reading types. So you can select your grade level. So here it says ages 6 to 7, you be in first grade. And then you'd be on a 1st to 3rd grade level. You can find books on different levels. This will increase your literacy. And then let's go ahead and look and create our own lesson. So you can create a lesson name, and then you can categorize it by category. They already have some if you want to choose one of those. And then you can go ahead and start your lesson. So you have your words. You would add a word. So let's add alliteration. Alliteration is a noun. The definition would be the beginning sound of each word is the same. Then you can use a sentence. So our context sentence, you have to use the exact word, not any conjugation, so not past tense or anything. You have to use the word. So that's exactly what I did. And then with this one, you have to choose the right vocabulary word to fill in the blank, which is represented. So we know using alliteration makes a story more entertaining. And now, oh, we messed up something. So you have to make sure you are following directions, and then you can add the word. Once you create that word list, you can save your lesson, and then you'll be able to play those same games that we just played. So you want to make sure you have the words correctly. You follow all the directions. So you need to make sure your placeholders are in there. Let's see if we can get that correct. So yes, we have done something wrong, so we have to make sure we fix that. But yes, all you have to do is add your words, and then it'll send you right on over to those games. And once it sends you to those games, you're going to practice until you understand those words. And then when you go to school, you can show your teachers all the things that you've learned at home, and you'll be good to go. Thank you for joining my lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or comment on my YouTube video, and I'll be more than glad to help. Have a nice day.